Erica, can I tell you something that I haven't told you?
Yes?
When I was a kid, my absolute favorite movie in the whole world was King of the Desert.
King of the Desert? My father directed that.
I know.
It was his greatest hit. Wasn't it a wonderful movie?
Oh, I loved it. Whenever it was on The Late Show, I would stay up all night to watch it. Nobody ever cared about my bedtime, so. But I also had this comic strip version of it, right? And had Scotch tape all over it from my reading it so many times.
Really? How old were you?
9, 10, I don't know.
And I bet that you used to like to pretend that you were Gaston, Mr. Fox.
I would take this white scarf, I would wrap it around my head, and I would leap around from chair to chair in our house. And whenever my father would come home, sometimes he would put this ratty old hat on, and he would pretend that he was the old faithful servant. So how about you? Did you pretend that you were, what was her name? Zulema?
Zulema. No, I didn't have to pretend I was Zulema, because I'm already in the movie.
You're in the movie?
I know. It was made a long time before I was born, but I convinced myself that I was that little girl. The little girl at the end with the big almond eyes waving goodbye. Well, I would imagine that there was this great big sound stage, and there were lots of little girls, and they were auditioning for the part. And my father would come in, you know, the director with the houndstooth jacket and the patches on his sleeves, and he would be looking over all these little girls, and he wanted to pick the perfect little girl who was the one who waved goodbye at the end, and he would choose me.
I don't remember that part. I guess it was a long time ago.
I guess so. I haven't seen it in a long time either. I mean, they sent me a video, and they say that it's remastered. In fact, on the box it says it's better than ever, but I don't know. I just haven't looked at it yet.
I remember mostly the adventure parts.
Ah.
With Gaston and Samson riding in the desert.
You mean Samuel? His old faithful servant. His name was Samuel.
It's Samson. I remember my father and I used to play, and he was Samson.
Well, I'm sure that you played. It's just that his name was Samuel. I should remember the character's name in my father's best movie.
No. I don't think so.
I know so.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. We're going to have to watch the movie.
You want to watch King of the Desert with me?
Yes, Erica. I would like to, very much.
All right. The video's in the den. Are you sure?
I want to see the little girl with almond eyes who waves goodbye. Well, that was as good as I remembered. Even better.
Oh, it's a great movie.
You think we're meant to cry at the end?
Well, of course. Why don't you usually cry?
Well, you're the one that wanted to be ordinary. What's more ordinary than two people sharing a Kleenex over a movie? Oh, I guess I owe you an apology.
The name of the faithful servant?
Samuel.
Thank you.
I suppose if we're going to be spending time together, I'm going to have to get used to not being right all the time.
That will be hard for you. It's very important for me to see this movie again after all this time.
Me too.
I'm very glad we could see it together.
Yeah. I think it's time for us to say goodnight, huh?
Yes.
I mean, you have that important press conference tomorrow, right?
You have surgery.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Thank you for making dinner. I'll have Carl wash the dishes. I'll have her deliver them to you.
Don't worry about it. Just throw them out.
Throw them out?
Yeah.
They're crystal.
Yeah, I know. I wanted everything to be very special tonight. But I have no use for them. I live in a hotel suite.
Oh, I'm not going to throw them out. I mean, they're crystal. They're beautiful. I'll save them.
Sounds like a plan. Well, then. Good night, Erica.
Good night, David. David, wait.
Yes, Erica.
This turned out to be a lovely evening, just like ordinary people have. And so I wanted to say what an ordinary girl would say after such a nice date. Thank you. I had a wonderful time.
And I guess the guy would say, I'll call you.
Oh. Then the girl would think, I wonder if he really will.